Alright lads, so the next update coming to Miners Haven is the third sacrifice update, which has been anticipated for I don't know how long. So I thought to make this video telling you all what's coming that we know of. So you're going to have to be second sacrifice, and you're going to need to have the Forbidden Tome. If you don't know how to get the Forbidden Tome, I do have a video obtaining the Forbidden Tome. You need this to be able to perform the third sacrifice, and you will also need the Forbidden Tome later down the line to be able to make new class superstitious items that will be third sacrifice only. So when you perform your sacrifice, before you sacrifice, you need to keep this in mind. Every single reborn will be 25 DD and upwards, so straight away it's a lot harder than normal. To make it even harder, all your boxes and all your UC will be going in escrow along with all your exotics and collectible related items. Shards and RP will be completely wiped along with non-event related boxes. You will not be able to use Visterion Upgrader, Sword God Shrine, or the Gladiator Fury. They will not. They will be in escrow with everything else. Boxes and UC that you get after performing your sacrifice, you will be able to open and use. The stuff you have before cannot be used. With third sacrifice, every 1,000 lives, you will gain an everlasting key, which can be used to get one of the new tiers of items. New superstitious that are third sacrifice locked, new reborns that are third sacrifice locked, new fusions and new evos that are third sacrifice locked, and 2 new tiers that we know of, Reversions and Renegades. Renegades are superstitious items that have been made reborn proof and been nerfed by the everlasting key. Reversions are, in my opinion, an evolution on top of an evolution sort of thing, but it's the complete opposite of the item's evolution. Say for example you have Nature's Grip, which is like a normal reborn item. You can evolve that by using a certain amount of Nature's Grips to make the evolve. And with the new Reversions, you'll have to be third sacrifice, and you'll have to have a certain amount of, I'm guessing, both evolution and normal. We've only seen one reversion, which is the Nature's Grip reversion, which is known as Necromantic Conjuring or something. Reversions will be getting shinies. So far the only one that has a shiny, according to Foxy, is the Necromantic Watchmajudu. Another reversion, which will most likely probably be an upgrader, will be in one of the new items that's being added with third sacrifice, and it's also going to have an evolution. Along with third sacrifice, pretty much the entire game is going to get remade. The reborn pool will be pretty much remade. Requirements and items will be getting changed. Desert Monument is being changed to a third sacrifice exclusive. Speaking of third sacrifice exclusives, we'll be getting a handful of third sacrifice exclusive items, and one of them that we know of is All Healthcare. All Healthcare, I'm guessing, is probably going to be a Wild Spore like upgrader that will cleanse your ore of bad effects and stuff, and maybe give it a shield or something like that. We're also getting new challenges to do to spend our time working on, and one of them that the only one that we know of is known as the Grimstruck Challenge. The Grimstruck Challenge is you have to use the mine known as Grimstruck to get to something. We don't know what yet, but the Grimstruck mine drops ores worth 1. The ore cannot be replicated, so replicators are completely useless. If you remove the mine, all of its ores die, and while the mine is placed down on the base, it makes all your mines dysfunctional. Apart from, I'd say, probably coal mines. Coal mines would probably work. If they don't, then that's just a bit, stupid, because a lot of items require coal. And this Grimstruck Challenge will be a third sacrifice only, because the Grimstruck mine is a third sacrifice Advanced Reborn. The challenges that are currently in the game, like the Overlord device, True Overlord device, and Centillion, will might be receiving overhauls. But on your first life of third sacrifice, you will probably obtain, because you have to get 25 DD. You will obtain an Overlord device. Tropical Breeze will no longer be get DD on a solo island. It will still be solo, but it will be a different challenge. A majority of the shop-related walls are also going to be getting revamps to make them look better, ready for the PvP update, which will be the next big update after Third Sacrifice. If it's not this year, then I will leave Miners Haven forever and I'll never come back. Because we've all been waiting so long for this update, and a lot of us have had nothing to do. But with Third Sacrifice, there will be so much content for not only content creators but for people playing it, which is what we want. And it's revamping, it's remaking everything that needs to be remade, like the rebirth pool. It's changing like the first few sacrifices, and it's changing the start of the game, and it's going to bring a massive challenge to players. Every life is going to be DD. There will also be cash suffixes above centillions and infinite, or well, centillions, because infinite will be updated to go higher. So I'm guessing there'll probably be another challenge after centillions that will be even harder than centillions with all the new upgraders and stuff. And to help with the first few lives, there will most likely be some new shop upgraders. I completely forgot the most important part at the start of the video. With Third Sacrifice, you won't be getting resetters or a new upgrader. Instead, you'll be using these remnants of both this sacrifice and the final upgrader sacrifice item to remake them into their true sacrifice, their true item. And when Third Sacrifice releases, we will also probably end up receiving a UI change. If I missed anything, I'm sorry, and I will probably end up doing like short, like 1-2 minute videos on updates. And it would be nice if you watching could subscribe to my channel, so then I can be noticed by Foxy Chan. Alright, that was the most autistic thing I think I've ever said. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Hopefully when Third Sacrifice comes out. Bye bye.